How's it going, people? It is Liam Carson here with another episode of the Book of Boba Fett, with episode number 4, as I believe we're at the halfway mark for this season. It's been a very, very enjoyable journey with these past 3 episodes. It's been great to continue Boba's story. I know there were quite a few people who were not as pleased with how things proceeded with last week's episode, but I really enjoyed it. Things are looking very, very interesting as we now have the Pike Syndicate not just being a nuisance in the flashbacks, but also the present as well. So yeah, it's looking very, very interesting as we come into the second half for this season. And yeah, looking forward to getting into this episode. So with that said, let's get into episode number 4 of the Book of Boba Fett. Let's go. I love how this show... Oh my god.
Here you go.
The connection of
Enjoy.
Boba and animals in the show is just... Oh shit! This is episode 5, okay, of Mando season 1. Music though is just oof. There we are.
It's done.
Second chance. It kind of feels a bit weird, this kind of music for Star Wars.
I brought you to a mod parlor on the outskirts of Mos Eisley. It was the best I could do under the circumstances.
But you're alive! Perks!
Take the black melon. It will help you recover. And treated me as one of their own.
You can see how he's really devastated
I tried
with
to
the
help
Tuskens being
him.
eradicated.
Instead, I got them massacred by Nectar speed bikers.
Speed bikers defeated Tuskens? That's highly unlikely.
I want you to help
Something
me.
else?
Help me recover my fast.
Pike Syndicate?
It's time to say farewell, my friend. You served me well.
Oh!
I know I'm gonna miss you too, old girl.
I love this!
Find other banthas. Make baby banthas. Oh.
I'm sure you both have this covered. Sheesh.
There are too many guards.
Hmm.
Then we time their patrol and go in quiet.
Pick them off one at a time, etc. Wish.com's General Grievous. So they what? Were they bloody serious about the rat cat? Okay.
You know who I am? I am Boba Fett.
So badass. Did it just turn itself off?
Little bugger.
Hmm. Oh, it's been so long for him, though. Reunited with his baby. Big gonk, though! Oh! F in the chat for the gonk. She does. that one is just incredible. It's like a shark. Get fucked. Beautiful. Just mwah. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Is Boba literally gonna get rid of this?
Sarlacc pit. That's where I was trapped all those years ago. That's where I'll find my armor.
In there.
Good bad news for you, bud.
Dissolve.
Oh, this is so harrowing. Can't say it, but still.
Damn it. I can't see.
Is it? Wait a second. Is it gonna reach? Oh my fuck! Fuck! I was trying to look out to see if there's any like people being digested. Ugh. And this is. Oh! Here we go! Here we go!
Fire in the hole.
Music to my ears. I can't believe the Sarlacc pit got killed with the seismic charge. Beautiful.
I will cut you in on the success and pledge my life to protect yours.
Oh, see, spoken like true best friends already.
Living with the Tuscans has made you soft.
I would say it's open perspective.
It's made me strong.
Like I said, what he did. Yeah. It's kind. Oh, that's perfect. Bob was just getting front row seat seeing Chrysanta just body everyone. Oh, hell no, you didn't. You picked a good day to die. Oh,
I think you'd... In this more civilized place, in these more civilized times, what was once celebrated in the bloodlust of the arena is now seen as horror and cruelty. There. Isn't that better? I will wipe your debt off the books.
he's just like, please, just. Oh!
Looks like you could use a job.
Guessing he's in. Of course, Chrysanthemum was gonna.
Jabba the Hutt once
Yeah.
sat upon that throne.
What prevents us all from killing you and taking what we want?
Not really this, logical thing. You got a Wookiee there, you got. And. Holy shit.
Easy boy. I will make the streets safe again. So
Vengeance.
all in this room can prosper. All I ask in return is that you remain neutral if the Pike Syndicate approaches you to betray me.
Don't get on one side if you're refusing to join mine.
What I'm short on is muscle.
Credits can buy muscle. If you know where to look.
That's true. Wait. Are we getting Mando involved? We're getting Mando! Come on, they wouldn't play that music. for the hell of it, right? We're getting we're getting Mando. Oh man, I was, if Mando was going to, if he was going to play a part in this, I was only going to expect a cameo, not him just being like, "Hi, let's go." I'm so ready for that. And they are aware of how Mando is in terms of, that physical attribute. They fought with him. So it's all, like Fennec said, it's all about looking in the right places, and they know that Mando can hold his own, and that is pretty much needed in this upcoming war against the Pikes. So, oh man, I'm so happy. Just watch. I just played that just to get our hopes up. But like I said, I think that beat, like, they wouldn't play that for no reason, right? We're gonna have our Mando partake in this war, so oh boy, I am so ready. I am so ready to see Mando again. Yeah, like I said, I don't feel like they would have that iconic music. And yeah, he's if he's not coming next week, he'll be in the finale. But we're getting Mando. We are, without a shadow of a doubt. Yeah. Wasn't expecting that bit, but when you hear that jingle at the beginning, at the beginning of Mando's theme, should I say, you hear that jingle, it's just like, holy shit. It was so amazing to, get seemingly an idea about Mando being involved in this. So, like I said, if anything, I was, I guess, expecting a cameo to set things up for Mando Season 3. Not for him to be involved and to help Boba out against the Pike. It's going to be great. I am so here for this, so yeah. But yeah, this was my favorite episode for the Book of Boba Fett so far. It was really, really good. We had another episode that focused so much on the flashbacks. To be fair, I thought we were, the only bit of flashback we were going to get is him hunting for that biker gang. And it's so funny because they were only on for 10 seconds or whatever, and it was done in such fascinating fashion in how, because I was expecting Boba to get a bit physical. And it's so funny because you just know that, it's going to be even worse for you guys than, episode 2 when he beat up the gang in the bar? Yeah, it's going to be 10 times worse, and it was 10 times worse. Just the idea of Boba just casually in the background, stalking the gang who are minding their own business, and then just execute them in, I would say, overkill fashion, but I don't think that's, correct. So yeah, but just seeing Boba just stalk them, just like a shark in the water, it's just so glorious. So yeah, what else was also glorious, and it's something I never thought I've never even thought about stats I've needed, but I'm so glad that we got it. The Zarlak pit getting destroyed by a seismic charge. You saw the bump come out, and you just know it was going to be great because seismic charge. It's like one of the best sounds in the universe. It's so good. So yeah, but honestly, it's so cool as well for Boba to try to basically have his revenge moment on the gang, on the Zarlak pit. It's just bad memories for him, and he wants to put an end to those who have harmed him in some fashion. So yeah, but it's kind of cathartic that Boba especially got revenge on the Sarlacc pit. It was seeing that gang just get what they deserve. But I think there is something beautiful about having Boba finally get revenge on the Sarlacc pit, because obviously when he fell in Return of the Jedi, up until Mando's episode 1 season 2, there was this debate on if Boba like escaped the Sarlacc pit, and it is pretty it's a pretty big part of his character, is him trying to survive the Sarlacc pit, because everyone wanted him to have his moment of escape, etc. So yeah, and it's just so beautiful for him to get that revenge on something that is, I gotta say, I felt it was a very, very nightmarish scenario when we had I think it's the fire spray it's called now, because they changed the name for stupid reasons. But well, you had the fire spray just close in on the Sarlacc pit, and funnily enough, before the jump scare, I was expecting it, because the sound was fading out, and that usually means there's going to be a jump scare any second now. But here's me just trying to pick apart, are we going to see, are we going to see decayed bodies, etc., just to heighten further the nightmare that is the Sarlacc pit? Because we got a look at the insides in episode 1 about how Boba escaped, and we saw the deteriorating armor of a stormtrooper. And in this episode, they amplified that nightmarish scenario, I would say, with the Sarlacc pit, just looking at the insides and just having you've got a ship, yeah, but it's still audacious as fuck to be centimeters away from the entry of the Sarlacc pit. It's, yeah, you just see that nightmare. They've done a very, very good job at making this nightmarish scenario with the Sarlacc pit, because episode 1 and this episode. So yeah, I feel like the way that Boba, well, it was more so Fennec, but the idea that he kind of got revenge killing the Sarlacc pit, it's kind of beautiful. And very, very poignant with Boba's character. So, and of course how he was plagued with the Sarlacc pit. So, yeah. But I really loved this episode. I really felt so bad when Boba was reflecting on the Tuskens. Like, you could really see it on his face how he was lost. Like he had so much hatred, because of the idea that, well, hatred and pain, because of the idea that the group that took him in gave him that hope and gave him an opportunity to have a second chance at life. Yeah. It's plaguing him because of the fact that he cared so much for the Tuskens, because they were very, very courteous. They were, they embraced him. They made him one of them. And yeah, it was just really, really powerful, just seeing that defeated, crushed expression on Boba's face when you reflect on the Tuskens. Yeah. So, but I also got to say, the way that I love Boba's connection with animals, from the Rancor to the Bantha. It was just really, really incredible just to see him have so much care for the Bantha, my heart. When he said goodbye, it was actually kind of crushing, because you just love seeing how Boba is so, how he is just so enlightened with the presence of animals. Like, he's a great, yeah. It was so wholesome. So I just really loved that. I loved Boba and Fennec infiltrate Jabba's palace. I gotta say that that's that bit with Budget General Grievous. Yeah, like, I can't be the only one who thought that, like, with just the way that his arms were there, and yeah, I can't be the only one who was just getting like, oh, it's Grievous's cousin or something. So yeah, but it was just so bizarre as well, because you had, I think that was the rat catcher. I just really loved the chase that happened there, and how Boba held that rat catcher to the wall, and Boba Fett, and it turns itself off. It was just really glorious, that bit. So, but yeah, it was really good that we got basically explanation about how Boba and Fennec, I guess, first met, because obviously we had that vibe going back to episode 5 of Mando season 1, that Boba was going to be the one to save her. And now we get to see things fleshed out about how they've both been, well, I guess in a sense, dead, and have this opportunity to go at life again. How Boba was willing to change. Like you even had Fennec reflect on it. But there are, especially with his time in the with the Tuskens, he has opened his mind to a bit of that clarity in a sense. So, yeah, but it was really good to see the interaction between Fennec and Boba, and not just that though, but also retrieving the fire spray. To be fair, it never crossed my mind who would, I guess, acquire it after Boba's supposed demise. And it would make sense that it's still going to be in Jabba's palace, because, well, that's where Boba was all that time. So, yeah. But it was just really great, this episode. I just loved... I pretty much loved every bit of this episode. It was just so good. Even the present day stuff, as well, as things are getting a bit more heated. And, of course, we've got... Mando's potential occurrence in the show either next week or the finale, so there is that. But I also really love how there is that closure with the flashbacks, as in, hey, you're fully healed and all of that. And I feel like going into the flashbacks with this episode, it really was cathartic in a sense, with Boba getting revenge on the things that plagued him. And obviously we're setting up for his biggest obstacle, which is the Pike Syndicate, who have been a burden to him in the flashbacks and are being so right now. So I really love how that, how we kind of got that weight off our shoulders, in a sense, of those that's plagued Boba in the past. And, you know, that's the conclusion of the flashbacks. And yeah, we're about to deal with the Pike Syndicate in a very extreme fashion, I would say, with war being threatened on the horizon, basically. So, yeah. But yeah, it was just so good. Loved getting a bit of that character... that characterization from Chris Santon as well. There was a very intense bit where, of course, he basically disarmed a Trandoshian. So, yeah, but even that Twi'lek, yeah, I like the kind of parallels there are with, I guess, Chris Santon and Boba, about how both these characters, they used to be different in the perspective of other people. So that's what I'm thinking about, how there's those parallels there. So yeah, but no, it was really intense. Obviously, it was inevitable that Chris Santon was going to ally with Boba. So yeah, but it was just really interesting seeing how things came about. Boba just watching in the background as Chris Santon's tearing shit apart, literally. So yeah, but I really loved, yeah, basically everything about this episode. Just more exploring Fennec and Boba's first moments was just really incredible, as well as the mod bit. And this is not a complaint, by the way, but it just felt so weird, that music in the world of Star Wars. For some reason, it just does. But I'm not complaining whatsoever, because it kind of works. But yeah, so it just feels a bit eerie. You don't I don't think you expect that kind of music, that, like, I don't know, cyberpunkish music to play during a Star Wars project. But here we are. So yeah, but yeah, what a really, really incredible episode. Definitely setting things up for potentially some very interesting moments with Mando coming around and maybe finding out what's been happening with him since season 2 of Mando concluded. Because obviously he was in a heartbreaking place with the fact that he had to give up Grogu. So yeah, but I'm really, really excited to see where things go because it's looking very, very intense. And we can now focus on the present day stuff, which I'm hoping we still get longer episodes. I mean, it's been very, very enjoyable going into the flashbacks, but I know there are some episodes that go on for like half an hour, and there are some that are like this episode where it can go to 50 minutes. So, but yeah, like I said, now we can focus on the present day events, and hopefully we can get a lot that can be told for these next remaining episodes. So yeah, but what a superb episode. Loved it so much. And yeah, pretty exciting stuff on the horizon. So yeah, but I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my Media Feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!